Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Halftime Report.
Here we go with Keywan Lacey, 73 yards to the house. Ole Miss hanging around. You know, this is our 50th college football playoff game. Miami had the ball for 22 minutes, 44 seconds in the first half. No playoff game has anyone held the ball that long in the first half. Glad to have you with us, Reese Davis, Nick Saban, and Desmond Howard. So it feels like Miami has dominated, but there have been things the Canes have done to help Ole Miss stay in the game.
Well, I think two things. I mean, they gave away 3 points. 2 minutes at the end of the half is not like 2 minutes at the end of the game.
Right.
You're trying to steal a score, but don't give the other team the ball back where they have good field position and they can score. So they get sacked on first down. So now Ole Miss is going to use their timeouts. If they just ran the ball, they probably wouldn't even have called timeout. So I think that's a bit of a mismanagement. They got out of it with 3 points. The other thing is penalties.
Yes, sir.
You know, Ole Miss, unless there's a sack or a penalty, they have not stopped Miami all day. We have a 20-yard run here. All right. Great run. 87's holding. Explosive play. They have not stopped Miami at all. That brings the penalty back. And then the offsides penalty.
Yes,
it's
sir.
2nd and 8. The way Miami's playing defense, they're going to create 3rd down. And the next play is Lacey running for a touchdown. So Miami they didn't get the part of discipline to execute your position.
Yeah.
Penalties hurt them.
Yeah.
The other time that Ole Miss scored, they got a penalty for roughing the passer in the 2nd quarter. That kept the drive alive.
Well, you know,
so they are giving Ole Miss too many opportunities, and Ole Miss has too good a team on offense to do that.
No doubt about that. I thought that Miami's game plan was going well if you eliminate those penalties and then the explosive play. But offensively, time of possession, they're dominating that. They're dominating every statistic except the most important one, the score. It's still a one-score game. But I thought this pass right here to Malachi Tony, 3rd and 6 in the red zone, the determination, the second, third effort, that led them to this play right here, a touchdown by Brown. If they would have got stopped on that Malachi Tony catch, they would have had to settle for a field goal, and this would be a different game right now. So I thought that play was extremely important in the first half of Miami.
No doubt.
you know what, Desmond, we talked in College Game Day about missed tackles for Ole Miss. They're one of the worst teams in the country. They missed double-digit tackles in the first half, right on their season average for the game. The one on Tony, Exhibit A there. But the Hurricanes still with a 17-13 lead. We'll look ahead to the Peach Bowl when you come back.
This halftime report is presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Downs is safe. We get their quarterback. We protect ours. Where else would you rather be? They're right here.
What a weekend. Wild card action. Texans and Steelers on Monday Night Football, 8 Eastern. Peyton and Eli will be with you on ESPN2. At the same time, also available on the app. Road to the Championship is presented by Mercedes-Benz, and the Road will take Indiana and Oregon to Atlanta for Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl tomorrow night. Indiana eviscerated Alabama, dominant 38-3 victory to give Kirk Cignetti and the Hoosiers their first Rose Bowl championship. Every game they win, seemingly the biggest in school history. And that Oregon defense was spectacular. Brandon Finney got 3 turnovers on his own. The interception in the end zone as the Ducks shut out Texas Tech. Now, it's a rematch. Indiana won the regular season match. What do you expect?
I want to watch the Ducks' offensive line. The last time these two teams met, you're talking about a Hoosiers defense that pressured Dante Moore over 50% of his dropbacks, pressured him 21 times and 42 dropbacks, sacked him 6 times and caused 2 interceptions. I know this group is going to come. Their DC, Bryant Haynes, is going to pressure that offense. I want to see if the Ducks' offensive line can respond.
Yeah, they're going to have to control the line of scrimmage. They only got 4.2 yards per play in that first game.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to change all that if they're going to have a chance. And the other thing to me is Oregon's defense is going to have to get Indiana's offense off schedule. You're going to have to stop the run, give them some negative plays. You got to take all the easy throws on the perimeter away so that they have a chance to create them third down situations and get off the field.
Yeah. You know, this is the 6th rematch of a regular season game in the history of the college football playoff. Ole Miss swept Tulane, but in terms of power conference teams against each other, nobody's been able to sweep. Is that an issue or not? Is that an advantage for Oregon or not?
I think Oregon's going to do some self-scouting and try to figure out what they did wrong in game one. I also think that they're going to move Dante Moore out of the pocket more. Try to change the launch point so the Hoosiers just can't rush 5 or 6, especially on 3rd and long situations.
Yeah, well, I think it's hard to beat the same team twice. But Indiana looked so dominant in the Rose Bowl against Alabama. It looks like nobody could beat them. They got a great defense. They got a great offense. So Oregon's going to have play their best football of the year to have a chance to win this game.
I've heard them referred to as execution monsters. That's what Indiana has been. #1 team in the country. Hoosiers trying to take a step and make it to the national championship game. Oregon trying to get there for the 3rd time in the modern era. Friday night, 7:30 Eastern Time. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, second half not far away.
Welcome back to the Mercedes-Benz Halftime Report.
Miami has the lead to get the ball to start the second half, Nick.
Yeah, well, this is a great explosive play right here. I mean, I think the second half is going to be determined by explosive plays, but I think the key for Miami is can you play with emotion and not be emotional and make bad decisions.
This halftime report is presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
Yeah.